Welcome! Have you ever heard of Rudraksha beads? There's so much more than just beautiful, natural jewelry. They're seen as these ancient, powerful tools for getting your spiritual energy in alignment and maybe even balancing the planet's influence on your life. So, let's dive right in and explore what makes these seeds so incredibly special.
Just start with this question for a moment. What if a tiny, completely natural seed could actually hold the power to balance planetary energies and awaken your spirit? It's a pretty wild thought, right? And that's exactly why these seeds are held in such high regard.
So what are they really? Well, Rudraksha are seeds that come from something called the Elaeocarpus ganatrus tree. And in Hinduism, they're not just seeds. They are considered divine gifts. The story goes that they are literally the tears of Lord Shiva, which, as you can imagine, gives them immense spiritual weight. Now, here is the most important term you're going to need to know: Mukhi. A Mukhi refers to the vertical lines or facets that you can see on the surface of each bead. And the number of these lines, which can range from just 1 all the way up to 21, is everything. Each number has its own unique energetic signature and a specific purpose.
Okay, let's start with the absolute fundamentals. The first 5 Mukhis are kind of like the building blocks for this entire system. Each one governs a core aspect of our consciousness and our lives.
What's so cool is that each one offers this dual power, both spiritual and astrological. The one Mukhi, for instance, is ruled by the sun, and it's all about tapping into supreme consciousness, finding your ultimate truth. Then the 2 Mukhi, which is governed by the moon, helps bring harmony and unity into your relationships. The 3 Mukhi, aligned with Mars, is this powerful purifier. It's believed to help you burn away old karma. Next, the 4 Mukhi, under Mercury, is there to spark your knowledge and creativity. While the 5 Mukhi, guided by Jupiter, is all about bringing in that big picture peace and health. See? Each one covers a crucial part of being human.
All right, so once you get past those foundational 5, we start to see beads that act more like specialized tools, designed to help us navigate some of the most common and toughest challenges in life.
Okay, take the 6th Mukhi bead. Spiritually, its job is to boost your willpower and awareness. But astrologically, it's ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love, luxury, and harmony. The idea here is that by strengthening your own inner resolve, you naturally start to attract all those positive Venus energies. It's a perfect example of that inner world creates outer world connection.
Now this one. This one really shows you the protective power we're talking about. The 7 Mukhi Rudra represents Mahalakshmi, the goddess of wealth, but at the same time it's ruled by Saturn, a planet that often brings hardships and tough lessons. So this bead is said to act like a shield, helping to soften Saturn's difficult effects, like financial problems or career struggles, while at the same time inviting in the blessings of wealth and abundance.
And this next trio? Oh, it's a total powerhouse. The 8 Mukhi is your obstacle remover, just like Lord Ganesha, and it's said to help counter difficult astrological positions known as Rahu Doshas. Then you have the 9 Mukhi, which is all about awakening your inner power, your Shakti, and it's associated with the goddess Durga and resolving Ketu Doshas. And finally, the 10 Mukhi is like your all-around spiritual bodyguard, believed to bring all 9 planets into balance for total protection.
Okay, so everything we've talked about so far covers the more common beads. But now we are entering a whole different league. We're talking about the higher Mukhi beads, which are really considered tools for people on a much deeper, more advanced spiritual journey.
And why are they considered so advanced? Well, a big part of it is just how rare they are. You see, beads with 1 to 10 faces, or Mukhis, are relatively common. But once you get up into the teens, especially past 14, they become incredibly rare. And because of that, their energy is believed to be way more potent and highly specific.
Let me give you a fantastic example. The 14 Mukhi. It's known as the Divine Protector. Spiritually, it's said to help awaken your third eye, your intuition. And astrologically, it's also connected to Saturn, but it works on a much higher level. It's not just about softening hardship. It's about giving you the clarity and insight to navigate major life crises. It's a tool for profound wisdom when the stakes are really, really high. And believe me, the benefits just keep getting more specific and more powerful. The 16 Mukhi is said to grant you victory over your deepest fears. A 17 Mukhi might attract wealth from totally unexpected sources. An 18 Mukhi can help bring stability with property and land. And the legendary 21 Mukhi? Well, that's considered the ultimate wealth magnet, carrying the blessing of Kubera himself, the celestial treasurer.
So, with all these amazing options, you're probably thinking,
how in the world would I choose the right one for me? And that's the key. The goal isn't just to pick a random bead, it's to find your divine ally, the one whose energy is perfectly aligned with your unique path and what you need right now.
It's actually a pretty clear process. First, you have to get clear on your intention. What is it you're truly seeking? Growth, protection, abundance? Then, it's often recommended you consult your astrological birth chart, your kundali, to see which planetary energies might need a little balancing. Based on all that info, you select the right Mukhi for the job. And finally, to really activate its power, you energize it on a Monday, which is Lord Shiva's day.
And that brings us to the end of our deep dive. Whether you see them as tools for meditation, astrological aids, or profound symbols of faith, the tradition of Rudraksha offers this incredible way to connect with a deeper purpose. I'll just leave you with this beautiful blessing from our source material. May these sacred seeds bring you peace and victory. Om Namah Shivaya.